So I guess a few things I can go over with this deck is it's pretty much just sort of Hatebears. It's got a lot of stuff, specifically Arbiter to hate on hurting or searching, maybe Mind Sensor as well. It's kind of about that. That's why there's 4 Ghost Quarters in here. With those guys on the board, these basically turn into wastelands. Path to Exile also turns into pretty good removal. And then there's just some other stuff that's just good for disrupting opponents' game plans. Yeah, opponent, let's go on the roll. And yeah, I see an alright hand. It's not great, but I got turn 1 Hierarch and turn 2 Pride Mage or Voice, so I'm gonna go with that. I could potentially ramp into a Baneslayer. Looks like he's just gonna fetch for a swamp. He's gonna Thought Seize me. And he chooses to have me pitch the Voice. And I got a Mind Sensor. Hold him back on it. I mean, he does have a fetch land. I don't know if he knows what I'm on. I'm not really sure what he's on either. And I'll get a Pride Mage out there. He knows I have it, so there's no point in me, like, you know, if I hold back, he's going to know something's up, so I might as well play it. If I see another fetch land, then maybe I'll hold back on Mind Sensor next turn. Looks like he's playing some sort of black-green control, maybe a Jund build. I really don't want him to untap with that Dark Confidant. I think that it'd be a bad play. I kind of wish I did hold on to the Aven Mind Sensor because it'd be a lot better right now. And if I do path, there's really not much else I can do this turn and miss my land drop, so I guess, yeah, I'll attack with them first. Yeah, let's just get rid of him now. We don't want him drawing any cards. I'd rather him have a land. Excuse me. And he's gonna Abrupt Decay. I wonder if he's gonna cut. Nope. Thought he might cut off my mana source, but apparently he's got other things in mind. So he's playing Jund, it looks like. Raging Ravine kind of revealing that. I think this time I am going to hold back. I'm still missing land drops. he can't activate the Raging Ravine yet, so I'm not super concerned about that coming at me. If all else fails and he taps out, I can just drop an Arbiter and then Ghost Quarter it next turn. I really don't want to put myself down on lands, but you know, it might not matter too much here. I don't really have a lot of ways to deal with the Tarmogoyf right now. And a Dark Confidant again. I'll drop my Aven Mind Sensor. Hopefully that Dark Confidant does some damage for me. I really don't have a way to answer it, but at least I can hit him in the air for some damage. Finally draw another land. So let's place Pride Mage. We're going to send Mind Sensor in for 4 damage. And I'm going to pay a life to put out this Leonin an Arbiter too. Might as well get more pressure on him. Okay, I'm getting a couple damage in with that. So I can hit him for 4 in the air next turn with Mind Sensor. That'll put him at 1. And if he flips anything with that, it's pretty much a good game. There goes my Mind Sensor. And hold for a land, then I can get my Baneslayer out there. That's pretty good too, though. Hmm. I do really need to get one more land out there. I really need the Baneslayer. I don't think the Smiter is going to do much for me right now. It's probably going to make me sack a guy. If he plays Liliana, he'll probably -2 her anyway. So, well, if he knows all I have left is Baneslayer. He probably would have done it last turn. Yeah, fuck. Well, I guess it was a bet there. Oh man. Lightning bolt. Oh man, it was either that or the smiter. Interesting. I probably would have swung if I were him. Well, let's hope for Dark Confidant to do something here. Ah. Well, I still have at least another turn. I wonder if he's going to make himself sack his own Dark Confidant. Make those Tarmogoyfs a little bit bigger. Well, if I can get to another turn, I don't think there's much you can do about that Baneslayer. Let's get her out. He's got one card in hand. I don't think he can answer it. All right. Let's see here. I didn't see any Deathrite Shamans, but I'm betting they're in there. Mirran Crusader is pretty good here. Rest in Peace is actually really good against him, too. And maybe a Voice. Actually, Voice isn't that great. We're going to take Thalia out. She's not doing much good here. Scavenging Ooze is good. You know, let's just keep the one Linvala main deck. And I probably don't need the second one here either. The rest of this is probably good though. And I see a High Arc, Rest in Peace, Mind Sensor. Looks good. I'll keep that. It's the first time I really wanted to play that High Arc off of the Stirring Wildwood. So go for the turn 1 High Arc. Sure. Yep. Turn that Deathrite into a little weak sauce creature. Yep. I knew that was coming. And I'll play my Scavenging Ooze, which will trump the shit out of his Deathrite Shaman. And he's already blowing his Abrupt Decay, so I mean, I guess it's possible he's got another one in hand, but I think they only run like 2 or 3 of them in the deck. I'll take a damage from that guy. I'll gain it back from Ooze. Looks like he used a Jund Charm to do 2 damage to each creature. Blowing up his own Shaman. Well, I guess I got a few things I could do here. I think my best bet is to Aven Mind Sensor, though. He's going to Inquisition and Kozilek me. I don't know who he's going to pick. Probably Voice. But he's going to see I've got a Wilt Leaf Leaves, so if he does have Liliana, he's not going to play in +1er. He did miss a land drop that turn. He didn't play anything else, so he's not making a lot of efficient use of his mana. He's probably got a Lightning Bolt, but he's only got 2 cards in hand. He's going to try and Jun Charm again. I'll use my Ooze to eat his Shaman. I'll gain a life from the Shaman, and then I'll lose a life from the Canopy. That's fine. He's running out of cards to play. I'm just going to sit back. I'll flash an Aim and Mind Sensor again. So Thoughtseize, that's his last card in hand. I am on a shorter clock than he is, but I've also got more stuff to do. Let's just path this guy right now. That will give him enough mana to activate his Ravine, but I can still Ghost Quarter it. So totally missed the top 4 trigger when I pathed his guy. That's alright, I'm ahead in this game. And yeah, I'll play this Smiter too. Might as well. Put more pressure on him. That'll allow me to activate the Stirring Wildwood. And I can do the same thing next turn. It's probably game.